So here I am, coming at you from the place. This is for the great Watson mostly because he's the only one who has actually contacted me and given me feedback about my videos. So we're going to be reviewing today Battlefield Bad Company, the first one. Uh, if you look at the cover, it's definitely a good indicator of how this game will turn out. It's a shooter with lots of destruction in it. And I really like the way they implemented destruction because it allowed for it allowed for great situations where you could shoot down a wall, go and get the enemy. But the thing is, it also left you open to anything that would come in behind you. Now, the first time I played this, I played it on hard, and I would recommend playing it on normal. It really doesn't matter either way because the achievements don't stack. But I just figured get it out of the way first, and then but yeah, the campaign's really good. It's real good. You've probably already seen this excuse me clip before, but it's where Haggard says to Preston Marlowe, "You smell very clean." Excuse me. But that never really does. Whatever clips you've seen of it doesn't do it justice. It's just so funny when it happens. Um, I like the weapon. Or what I really like is how they have all the weapons as collectibles, so you can like view them in a trophy style room, kind of like Modern Warfare 2, a little. Which I haven't done a review of. I need to do that. But what would have made it better is if you could use them as loadouts to if you wanted to like restart this level from the start and use this weapon to go through the how you start with the M4 most of the time. Instead of having just the M4 to start with, choose which weapon you want to start with from your collectibles. That would have given me more incentive to go back through and pick up the extra weapons, other than achievements. But yeah, so the single player is what I played mostly. It's really great. The only gripe I have is that sometimes the big feeling of the Battlefield series comes through in a wrong way. It's sometimes it feels like it's too big. But if you like really big open worlds and you like first person shooting, I would highly recommend picking up Battlefield Bad Company. Uh, Actually, I would highly recommend renting it because it's really, really short. So, unless you plan on playing it again or going back through collectibles, the single player alone is not gonna get you through the day, my friends. It's not gonna cut it. So, onto the if you talk about the multiplayer, if you think Battlefield, most people will talk about multiplayer. I dug what I played of it. Like, it was really fun, but it just wasn't fast enough for me. I think it's really more like a chess game where you have to be more methodical in your planning, which doesn't really help when you have people who won't talk to you and plan at all. So if you see me on Colonel Popcorn 1 with zeros for O's, go ahead and send me a party invite, and we'll just start. Send me this. If you're in the same squad as me, send me a party invite, and I'll help talk teammate stuff with you. And then, but yeah, this game was pretty fun. There are, it's not a perfect game. The driving can be cumbersome. The helicopters are hard to pilot, but overall, it's an okay game. I would, if you're unsure about it, I would give it a rent first. But if you don't have Xbox Live at all, I wouldn't even bother buying it unless you like to play games over again or get achievements. There's only about 600 points you can get out of this just from the single player. Um, but if you're into big team-based first-person shooters, and you like playing those online, then I would go and buy this as soon as you can. But if not, just skip it or rent it.